Welcome to Practical Research 1. So now, since this is our first meeting in Practical Research 1, we will discuss the Module 1, which is the nature and inquiry of the Module 1 of research, which is the nature of inquiry and research. Okay, so before we proceed to research writing, by the way, yes, you will be having your research writing, but don't worry, because we will discuss first the different parts of a research paper first before writing them. Okay, so you don't have to worry for now. Okay, so you don't have to worry for now because we will just have a discussion for now. So we will discuss the different parts first and how to write them, and then we will proceed to thesis writing. But don't worry, it's not now. So I will announce the date or when we are going to write a research. Okay, so for now, the module 1 is nature of inquiry and research. Now, when we say research, so I'm pretty sure you already seen this meme. All you need is love. False. You need research. Okay, so you, as a student, why do you think you need to conduct a research? Anybody in the chat box? Again, the question is, why do you need research? Okay, from Crystal to learn something, from Adriana to gain knowledge, okay, Aline, John Robert, okay, from Mark John to give new knowledge or findings, from Paolo to support your ideas, okay, correct? Okay, from Kian to learn new information, to learn what we need to learn, okay? From Murphy to seek new information, from Shiny to gather evidences, yes, okay, to learn something. Don't worry, class, you can answer in Filipino or in Tagalog. So also, from time to time, I will give example in Filipino, but sometimes, or most of the time, I will explain it in English. Don't worry. So from Krista, build new knowledge. Actually, all your answers are correct. Okay, so when you are conducting a research, of course, you are building a knowledge, you are gaining a knowledge. So, and at the same time, you want to find out about something. That's why you are conducting a research. Yes. Okay, so next is, so just to give you an idea of the different parts of a research paper or a thesis. Okay, so we basically, when we say research paper or a thesis, it consists of 5 chapters. So chapter 1 is what we call the problem and its background. Okay, so from the word itself, problem and its background, meaning what you're going to do is you will identify your topic. You will identify what kind of topic or problem you want to discuss. Okay? Also, in the chapter 2, you will give a review of related literature and related studies. In the chapter 3, that is what we call the research methodology, from the word itself, methods, or the different methods that you will do in conducting a research. Okay? So next is chapter 4, which is the presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data. And the last one is the summary of findings, conclusions, and recommendations. So that is just an overview or an outline of the different parts of a research paper or a thesis, just to give you an idea. Okay, so we will discuss the different parts one by one in our following meetings. So every meetings we will discuss the different parts of a research paper, and at the same time, how are we going to write them? Okay, so next is, what are the different objectives? Now, during the discussion, we will discuss different topics. So first is, so as a student, you are expected to learn the first, You will share research experiences and knowledge. Next is explain the importance of research in daily life. Next, describe the characteristics, processes, and ethics of research. So also, we will differentiate the difference between quantitative and qualitative research. And also, we will provide examples of research in the different areas of interest. So like arts, humanities, sports, science, business, agriculture and fisheries, information and communication technology and social inquiry. Okay, so uh, these objectives, so we will discuss them one by one today. Okay, so let's discuss the research experience. Okay, so what do we mean by research experience? So when we say research experience class, it means that what are the different experiences that we will conduct or we will experience from the word itself during our research. Okay, so the first is the emotional aspect of research. What do we mean by this? Anybody in the chat box? So again, the question is, what do we mean by emotional aspect of research? Or how our emotions affect the research? Again, the question is, how our emotions affect our research? From Daniela, pressure. Yes, you will feel pressured, right? What else? Stress. Yes, correct, Kyla. Okay, so King Jordan, it affects how the reactions of the respondents, yes. From Christelle, it examines the personal side of the research, yes. Okay, so from Homer, okay, it is the emotion that affects the research. Okay, okay, so Reyes herself from feeling nervous, okay, actually that is correct. So when we say emotional aspect of research class, it means that it examines the personal side of research and how the researcher manages the research difficulties. Meaning, class, when we say emotional aspect of research, these are the different emotions that we can feel when we are conducting a research. Okay? So, for example, now, what do you feel nung sinabi ko na magkakaroon kayo ng research? Ano yung na-feel nyo? Kinabahan, di ba? May masaya, may kabado 20, may na-shock. Paano yung gulat? Oh, kabado malala. Okay, so may natakot. Okay, so that is what we call the emotional aspect of research. Okay, so it has something to do with our emotions when we are conducting a research. Okay, so along the way, pag nagsusulat na kayo ng research, mapapagod kayo, di ba? Pupunta sa iba yung attention nyo, tatama rin na kayo, sa iba na kayo magiging masaya, ay iba na pala yun. Oh, so that is what? That is emotional aspect of research. Okay? Next is the researcher's involvement. Okay, when we say researcher's involvement, okay, the research subject is commonly based on the researcher's background and interest. As a researcher, you usually choose a research theme that is close to your heart, belief, or well-being. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by researcher's involvement? Based on the definition. From Daniela, pipili ko ng topic na komportable ka. Yes, correct. Own experience from Shiny. Yes, if tell me if I pronounce your name correctly or not, so that I can pronounce it correctly later. Okay, from John Robert. Pipili ng topic kung saan ka magaling. Ganyan naman sila. Joke. Okay? So, the involvement, yes, pagpili ng topic. Interested topic according to Mark Chan. Okay, from Dana, pipili ka ng topic kung saan ka interesado. Yes, correct. Okay, dapat alam mo yung background ng topic mo. From Lindsay, correct. Yes. Ano, pipili ka ng topic kung saan ka papasa. Uy nga naman, joke lang. Okay, yes. Pipili ka ng topic na pipiliin ka. Okay, so when we say researchers involvement class, when you are finding a topic or when you are choosing a topic class, it must be based on your background and interest, okay? It is something that interests you as a researcher, okay? So why? Because if you are interested with the topic or with your topic, you can easily what? You can easily understand, and at the same time you can easily come up with a different data. Okay, you can understand, yes. You can easily define things according to Levy. Okay, yes, madaling maintindihan from Brazil. Yes, it is easier to explain according to Christelle, correct? Okay, and from J-Lo, correct, mag-enjoy ka, right? Because that is your interest. So for example, your interest is mobile games, so or something like computer, so that should be your topic because mas maiintindihan mo siya and at the same time mai-enjoy mong gawin. Okay? Next, the research adventure. Okay, when we say research adventure, it is a process that demands planning, forethought, commitment, and persistence. And like any journey, it needs to be managed, navigated, and negotiated from early conception to final destination. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by final research adventure? What do you mean by research adventure? Okay, so from Daniela, as a researcher, you are excited with the thought of learning something new, okay? From Nicole, where you collect ideas for your research. Okay, from Dana, dapat daw handa ka. Handa saan? Sa kalalabasan ng pag-aaralan mo. Okay? Yes, it's like a journey. Okay? So, like an adventure, so it demands planning. Di ba kapag may, for example, may pupuntahan kayo, ay, ganito yung iisipin ko. Di ba? Ganito yung gagawin ko. So, nagpaplano na kayo. Just like in writing a research. Okay? Okay, so that is some of the different experiences when you are conducting a research. Okay, so next is research itself. Now, what do we mean by research? In your own definition, in your own words. Ready na nila? Ready na ba yung Google nyo? Okay, so in your own words or in your own definition, you can answer in Tagalog, don't worry, or in Filipino, don't worry. What do you mean or how would you explain when we say research? Google.com, what is research? Search. Copy, paste. Okay, to provide something according to John Robert. Okay, compiling some articles that can support your topic from Kael. Daniela, interpretation of data. Yes, what do you mean by research? Giving information from Josh? According to CJ, nagalit na galit. Oh, all caps. With exclamation point. Pagkasaliksik, tinagalog mo lang eh. Okay, so when you search something that you need to know from Anna Maria, research is essential to find out which treatments work better for patients. Thank you, Google. Joke. Okay. Finding resolutions from Christelle. Okay. So we have this almost the same topic, answers rather, to know more information, increasing knowledge, okay? Finding answers from Kian, serving from Aisha, finding information from Rainier, okay? So, thank you, Google, for your answers. Okay, so when we say research class, it is an orderly process of inquiry that involves purposeful and systematic analysis and interpretation of data or the units of information to gain new knowledge or to verify already existing knowledge. Research can be has the ultimate goal of developing an organized body of scientific knowledge. Okay, so the question is, what do we mean by this definition? Again, what do you mean research is an orderly process of inquiry? What do you mean by this? Okay, from Chinese, it is a step-by-step process, okay? So when we say research class, it is an orderly process, meaning it is a step-by-step process. Okay? So systematic analysis, meaning you should done it step by step. Yes. Sa Tagalog, nagkakatalad-sanad. Okay? So when we say research, you should done it step by step. Okay? So first is you will do the chapter 1. Hindi pa pwede yung, ay, gawin ko muna tong recommendation, gusto ko to madali lang. Ay, gawin ko muna tong chapter 2, medyo madami. Oh, gawin ko muna tong chapter 3, may nakita ko sa Google. Oh, okay? So that is wrong. So when we say research class, it is a step-by-step process. Siyempre, yung chapter 1 muna. Okay? And then the contents of the chapter 1. Okay? So that is a research or an orderly process of inquiry. Okay? So next is, according to this, research is a careful, critical, disciplined inquiry, varying in technique and method according to the nature and conditions of the problem identified, directed toward the clarification or resolution of a problem. What do you mean by this? Anybody in the chat box? Again, what do you mean by research? The is careful, critical. Okay, masusing inaaral yung research. Hindi magulo, walang mali. Using methods. Okay? Dapat tama. Okay? Okay, so all things that included in research, you are analyzing the information. The keyword here, class, is varying in technique and method. So what do you mean by varying? Varying means iba-iba. Yes, correct. So class, when we say research, it varies or nag-iiba-iba siya when it comes to technique and method. Kung paano sinusulat ang research. Again, now, class, when we say when we say research, hindi lang siya research na ginagawa natin sa Google. So, when we say research, it varies, nag-iiba siya, depende sa research na ginagawa natin, class. Okay? So, we have different techniques and methods in writing a research. So, we will discuss them in our future discussions. Okay, so again, when we say research, it varies in technique and method based on our topic or problem. Depende sa problem mo kung anong type or anong technique or anong method ang gagawin mo sa research. Okay? Next is research is indeed a systematic, purposive, and responsible process of gaining new knowledge for every scholar. Okay? So, when we say research again, it is a systematic. In Filipino, merong sistema or pagkakasunod-sunod ng pagkakagawa. Okay? So, that is the different definitions of research. Okay, so next is the scope of research. Meaning, when we say scope, Tagalogin nyo lang naman yan, scope, okay? So, when we say scope of research, it means that kailan natin pwedeng gawin ang research or kailan tayo pwede mag-conduct ng research. First, in the education sector. Okay? So when we say education sector, for example, kayo, as a student, bakit kayo nagkakonduct ng research? Why are you conducting a research? To gain knowledge, yes. For learning. Para sa grades, yes. Para masagot ang katanungan. Okay. For awareness. To understand, okay, to pass the subject, very good. Okay, for our future, and it can also be applied in your personal life. It is required, very good para sa grades. That is for education sector. Okay, so and it provides scientific knowledge to promote awareness, to provide theories, and also after studying, hindi na doon natatapos ang research kasi even sa trabaho class, kailangan ng research. Okay, so yes, in profession, it strengthens your credibility. Okay, so for example, nasa trabaho na kayo and kailangan nyong ma-promote. Okay, so you also need research. Okay, another is to provide effective ways in practical solutions. Okay, from Cristel, correct, to become progressive. Okay, so from within to develop the skills. Okay, and also in administration. When we say administration, kasi it is like the leaders. For example, yung isa sa mga classmate natin ngayon, pwedeng future mayor, future congressman. Okay, so bakit nila kailangan ng research? So it assures efficient and effective implementation of the system. Okay, yes, also your guide, correct, Norman? So it aims to expand program for accreditation and to increase productivity. Okay. Also in administration, if you want to improve something or you can expand your ideas from Dana, correct, you need research. Okay, from how do you pronounce your name, Judy May? Para alam nila ang gagawin nila. From Christian, kailangan ng research dahil kailangan mag-level up, correct? In order for them to be guided from one shell, correct? Okay, so pursue their dreams, wow. To collect ideas, yes. So that is some of the reasons why we are conducting a research. Okay? Now, what are the different importance of research? Bakit ba importante ang research? Sabi mo kasi, ma'am, kailangan. Okay? So, nga naman, para pumasa. Okay, so what are the different importance of research? First is to provide fast and comfortable land, sea, and air means of transportation. Okay, so through research, we can what? We can improve our means of transportation. Okay? So, before, ano ba yun? Before, ang ginagamit natin sa transportation is kalesa, kabayo. Ngayon, sasakyan na, kotse. Diba? And, ano na, dati, gas ang kailangan ng mga sasakyan. Ngayon, mga ano na siya, electric cars na, self-driving cars. Diba? Yes, solar panel. Okay, so, that is part of research. So next is to maximize the wonders of electricity like the radio, telephone, air conditioning, light in the homes, movies, running machinery for industry, and the computers also. Okay? So when we say research class, of course, we can maximize the use of our technology that we have now. Okay, so yes, for example, before we have the telephones, but now if you want to communicate, ano nang gagawin natin? Cellphone na lang, text, messenger, free data. Okay, so that is part of the research. And next is to create potent drugs that promote health and prolong life. Okay, because when we say potent drugs, hindi yung mga drugs na pang masamang bisyo, ha? Baka bigla kayong magda-drugs dyan. Sabi ni ma'am, research daw to. Okay, so when we say research, a potent drugs class is it is some medicine, okay, that promote health and prolong life. Okay, so ano ba yun? So one good example is what is the vaccine. Okay? Yes. Diba? So without research, hindi nila malalaman kung ano yung effective na vaccine. Okay? Without research, hindi nila malalaman kung ano ang kailangang gamot. Okay? So that is part of research. Okay? Next is to satisfy man's craving for more understanding. So if you want to understand more, if you want to know more, if you want to gain knowledge, you have to conduct research. Okay. Next is to improve human judgment and power. Okay, when we say human judgment, so when you are conducting a research, you are gaining knowledge. So you have what to rationalize, or you are rationalizing your mind and your critical thinking. And to relieve human suffering, so for example, another is the medicine, yes. And to increase satisfactions in countless ways. Okay, so do you have any questions about the different importance of research? Okay, so class, after discussing the importance of research, let's discuss the different characteristics of research. So the different characteristics of research. So first, research begins with an unanswered problem or question. So what do you mean by it begins with an answered problem or question? Okay. Yes, Daniela, choosing a topic from Crystal, finding a topic. Yes, first is you have to look for a topic. Yes. So when we say an answered problem or question, kaya ka nga gagawa ng research kasi you want to find out something. Okay? So that is, yes, the topic that you're going to Right. Okay, you will find a solution. Correct, CJ. So that is the first characteristic of a research. Next is research divides the major problems into sub-problems, meaning if you already have a major problem or the main topic, you will divide them into sub-problems or the different questions that leads to the answer to your major problem. And research is guided by specific problem or questions, okay? And it follows a logical procedure and data collection. So when we say data collection class, it means that how are you going to collect the data that you gathered in your research. Okay, later on we will discuss them. Next is it requires interpretation of data. So after collecting them, so yes, for example, survey, interview, or poll questions. So after that, after getting the answers, you will interpret them. Okay, and research is a cycle. Now, what do you mean by research is a cycle? Pabalik-balik, paulit-ulit. Paano siya naging pabalik-balik or naging paulit-ulit? Same method, may process, okay? Hindi natatapos, okay? And at the same time, yes, after solving your problem, you will come up with another set of problem. Nung nakuha mo na yung sagot sa problem mo, may maiisip ka na namang another problem. Okay? Yes, Daniela, because of expanding yung problems. Okay? Okay. From Jaya, pag may nalaman ka na po, maghahanap ka na naman ng iba. Ganyan kayo no? May nalaman kayong di nyo gusto, naghahanap ng iba. Okay, o wag ganon ha. Okay, so that is what? That is research is a cycle. Okay, so we have question from John Mark. Bakit kasama sa characteristic of research yung pagbibigay ng idea sa mga readers about sa magiging topic mo? So you have to give ideas so that they will have, of course, from the word itself, ideas para meron na silang idea about saan yung topic mo. And then, through that ideas na binigay mo, they will form a questions. Magiging interesado sila. Bakit kaya ganito yung problems ni John Mark? Pag ganito yung problema ni John Mark, ano ba to? Oh, so magbabasa or babasahin nila yung topic mo. Okay? So from yung iba kasi 'di ba ang binabasa lang chapter 1 lang. So ayun, pagka naging interesado sila, they might read your research, and at the same time they might contribute to your research. Okay? So let's continue. Next is the process of research. Okay? So when we say process of research class, yung pagkakasunod-sunod, paano nyo sila isusulat? First is determine or recognize the problem. Okay, so ano ba yung meron sa problem mo? So it must be original, interesting, significant, practical, and measurable. When we say measurable, pwedeng pag-aralan. Okay? Baka naman ang gusto mong i-topic is about outer space. Ilan ang planeta sa Milky Way? Oh, so mabibilang mo ba? Mahahanap ba natin yun? So how? Okay, so since you are a student, no. So that is not measurable. Okay, so when we say measurable, yung pwedeng pag-aralan. Okay, ma'am, gusto ko pang topic, bakit nga ako iniwan? Hindi mo rin yung malalaman. Walang sagot. Okay, so it must be interesting, significant, practical, and measurable. Next is form a hypothesis. When we say, what do you mean by hypothesis, class? So it is usually a declarative sentence or statement suggested by knowledge or observation that is yet to prove or disprove. Meaning, this is a sentence. Sentence lang siya, class, na a statement ng observation na hindi mo pa napapatunayan or papatunayan mo. Okay? Yes, initial conclusion from Gabriel, correct? Next is doing a library research. So when we say library research, okay, so this is not just books or journals or printed material, class. So it can also be video, films, documentaries, or internet. So as long as it is connected to your topic, you can include it in your research. Okay? So that is doing the library research. Next is design the study. So it can be a qualitative or quantitative research. So if you can still remember a while ago that it based or it varies in methods, di ba, class, sabi kanina, or it varies in techniques, that is what? Your research can be qualitative research or quantitative research. So we will discuss qualitative and quantitative next time. Okay? And develop the instruments for collecting data. When we say instruments for collecting data, okay, so these are the instruments that aid the observation, the interview processes, and experimentation. Yes. When we say instruments, class, ano yung ginamit nyo para makakuha ng data sa research nyo? Okay, ang term dun is instrument. So it can be a form of observation, interview, documentary analysis, survey, questionnaire, and experimentation. Okay, yes, you can use questionnaire as your instrument to collect data from a survey. Again, pag sinabing instrument, class, ano yung ginamit nyo para makapag-collect ng data? Okay, so for example, gumamit kayo ng survey, ng questionnaire. Ang questionnaire is the instrument. Ang tawag sa questionnaire is instrument. Now, nakapag-collect kayo ng data through survey. Gets? Okay? So that is instruments. Developing and collecting data. Next is analyzing the data. So it must be free from biases and impartiality. So it must be recorded and interpreted accordingly and objectively. Okay? Next is determine the implications and conclusion from the findings. So it is the proposition of the researcher to address the given findings, while conclusions are the summary of all the findings. Next, making recommendations for future researchers or the recommendations. Kanino nyo sinasuggest yung or nire-recommend yung research nyo na yun? Sino ba yung mga dapat gumamit? And that is what we called a recommendation. Okay? So, next. The ethics of research. Now, when we say ethics of research or yung proper etiquette, yung tamang pag-uugali in conducting a research. Okay? So first is, yes, respect for persons. Sino yung persons na yun? Sino yung ire-respeto sa research na yan? Hindi pagbibigay ng information, yes. Okay? Pag yung, lalo na sa mga respondents, what else? The panels, okay? The members, okay. So respect, we have to respect the information of other people. Okay? And next, maximize the possible benefit and minimize the possible harms. Okay, baka naman pag nagre-research ka, makapag-away ka pa. Okay? So, you have to minimize the harms. Kung ano yung mga pwedeng mangyari. Okay, yes, Michaela, being responsible and being matured according to Christian. And observe justice. When we say observe justice, our research must be what? Must be fair. Okay? Yung walang kinikilingan, walang pinoprotektahan, research lamang. Okay? So, that is observe justice. And also, we have the different dilemmas in research. What do you mean by dilemma? Problems, yes, or the different problems in conducting a research. First is informed consent. So, class, kapag nagkakanta kayo ng research, kailangan ini-inform, no, or binibigyan kayo ng consent ng mga taong i-interviewin nyo, ha? Hindi yung bibigyan mo lang bigla ng questionnaire, pasagutan, o para saan yun? So, you have to inform your respondents. Okay, baka ayaw nila. O, pag ayaw, pagpilitin class. Hanap iba na respondent. Next is misconduct in research. When we say misconduct in research, ay naman yung yung maling outcomes, yung mga maling pag-uugali. Okay, you have to be honest in your research. And the conflict of interest. When we say conflict of interest, may kinikilingan kayo are being biased. And yes, usually may binibigay na letter kapag magkakandak ng research. And also authorship. When we say authorship, it is the misinterpretation of any form is wrong in scientific research. So it includes intellectual property class. Hindi pa pwedeng copy sa Google, paste sa Word, papalitan ng font style, papalitan ng font size, print, pasa. Okay? Diba? Usually ganun ang ginagawa. But that is wrong. Yes, that is plagiarism. Okay? So, to avoid plagiarism, yes, use citations from Daniela, give proper credits from Jaya, correct? Use reference from Jaya and William, correct? You can rephrase. Yes, Max, you have to give references. Yes, I'll give. You can make your own explanation. Okay, so that is the different ethics in research. Next is the research example. So we have two types of research. To give you an overview or a background. So we have the qualitative research and quantitative research. So research varies or nag-iiba siya based on what kind of problem ang gagawin nating research. But to make it easier on your part, on your grade 11, you will write a qualitative research. Grade 12, ang gagawin nyo naman is quantitative research. So we will focus on qualitative research. Okay, so these are the examples of qualitative and examples of quantitative research. Okay, so that's all. So, do you have any questions about our topic, class? Yay daw. Okay, none? Are you sure? Francis, wala pang research. Huwag ka naman bola. Okay. Yes, okay. So, since some of our classmates have next class, by the way, yung sa research, kung individual or groupings, secret. Okay? Secret kasi baka pag sinabi kong groupings, hindi na kayo makinig kasi magpapabuhat kayo sa classmates nyo. Alam ko na yan. Okay? So, yeah. Announce ko if ever individual or groupings. Yes, that is this semester. Maybe after ng exams nyo. Okay? By the way, class, we have activity sheet in LMS. Sagutan niyo yun. Okay, nasa week 1 nakalagay dun is week 1 to 3 activity sheet that is